shots of nothing bad, man. Everything we do is kind of close. We like to switch it up every week, though. So a different liquor every week. You know what I'm saying? Until we get sponsored by one of these liquor companies, and then we drink all their shit.
That's the plan.
Every
I
single
talk
Monday.
about them all the time if they sponsor me when
You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Get a fake tattoo.
All right, man. Let's get into it.
Check.
Get into it. You recording? You pushed the button already. Let's go, dog. Oh man.
This beat fire.
What is good, party people? It's Killing Time Crew, and we are back at it once again. I am Corey. We got Ronaldo. We got Tanisha in here. We got special guests in the house tonight. Mr. King Gas, Tyler Gaston. What's up, baby? You know what I'm saying? He is the owner of the studio. We are at Gas Station Studios. So, first time here. Will not be the last. We do something different. Not different, but we got a little ritual we do every Monday.
Our kickoff special.
We take a shot of something different every single day.
I got excited initially, but this looked manly as hell.
It's a cookie dough whiskey.
I didn't read it. I just said it looked manly.
Right.
Reading is fundamental. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna pour it up. So T, while I'm doing
I thought
this,
you told me you
man,
got vodka.
I did. I got effing earlier, and then I went to the store earlier before I came here, and I got this. So you know, I didn't want vodka today. I drink vodka all the time, and now I'm having a big.
Oh, that's
most
why.
trouble.
Because I drink vodka too, and that's my thing.
I had effing.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, me either.
That sounds fancy. I'm
now I
talking
can't-
about
No,
the
it's
Smirnoff.
No, it's not.
The flavors.
It's
T, tell people who you are real quick. But I open this up because I'm having the hardest time opening this up for some reason.
Wait, who?
Oh,
Tell people who you are.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
He
He
said,
said T because my
Right.
real name is Tyler
Oh,
Gaston.
I'm
Yes.
Tanisha. So
Yeah, that's why I
it's
threw him off.
me. Y'all
Uh-huh.
switching it up all of a sudden. I don't like that.
So which
You
one?
okay?
Was he talking about me? Or
Yes,
talking
you,
about
sir.
Talking about me.
no.
My name is T here.
I mean, I don't have a-
but I guess you could have it for now.
Well, fine. I am Tyler Gaston, also known as King Gas, producer, songwriter, owner of the Gas Station Studios.
Nice.
In lovely North Las Vegas, Nevada.
In
Hey,
lovely,
man.
You know what I'm saying?
friendly North Las Vegas, Nevada.
Friendly. I like how you put friendly. I like that.
Friendly side.
Friendly. All right, let's get this shot going, man. I am all off today.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, man. It's all right.
We're not going to judge you heavily.
I can already smell the cookie dough.
Can you?
Yeah, I can smell it.
Your
already.
nose good because I don't smell nothing.
Right.
All right.
Come. That's what it
Go,
sounds
let's
like.
go.
ASMR.
I like to put these up before the show, but she wanted to be surprised by this stuff.
I'm sorry. I didn't know we were just. You just trying to blame me now, and it's okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it. Let's pour it up, man.
All right.
Happy Monday, party people. Y'all know how we do.
What I'm sipping on,
Let's go.
Okay.
and what am I drinking? Yeah.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Not bad. It's pretty smooth.
That's actually
Very
dangerous.
smooth. It's very, very dangerous. That's more dangerous.
Look, what you got? What you got?
I'm happy. Yeah, I think I took it down
Yeah.
without like throwing up.
For y'all listening,
That shit was
it
good.
is
That's really good.
dough
Damn.
ball cookie dough spiked whiskey. Yeah, that is scary good.
Put that in a root beer float.
Oh my god! Fire! Yes,
Smart. You is smart. You is a loyal.
Fire.
done.
Oh, I gotta take a picture of it.
Gas.
Yes, sir.
What got you started in the music biz, man?
My family.
Okay.
I was born in a musical family.
Yeah.
The Gaston family is like known for music out here.
Yep.
My father, my uncles, a few of my older cousins were all in like a traveling quartet group. They're like award-winning quartet group, like here nationally. House of Blues awarded like
Yeah.
100,000 singles sold, all of that stuff, man. So shout out to them.
Yeah.
They definitely gave me the start. My mom sings in award-winning choir. She's also a choir director at our church. I was
Okay.
heavily influenced by church.
What church?
And, I went to New Life, baby.
New Life. Okay. All right. All right.
And then
We went to
Anointed
Calvary.
Tabernacle is the family church.
Okay.
Al Mary Gaston, my grandmother, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Peace.
Good stuff,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Nice.
So did you start piano, drums? What, or was it just like you caught the bug early from being around it?
Ironically, I do play piano now. But my dad was the pianist of the group. And he
Okay.
taught all of my cousins and never taught me.
Maybe he just thought maybe you just wasn't interested in it. You know, he didn't want to
Yeah.
put it on you.
Yeah,
Like,
it
hey,
could
I
be
play
that.
piano, you gonna
It
play
could be
piano.
that.
He put you aside for something better.
Maybe. Well,
Gotta think
obviously
about
I
it.
came back.
Yeah, came back around.
Honestly, I think when I was younger, I was just kind of like tossed into sports. I came out
Okay.
2 feet at birth.
Okay, all right.
You know,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it was like,
you a big dude, so yeah,
I get
I get
that.
it. Yeah,
you know, it makes sense. So just growing up in that, I was playing sports before I was, or at the same time I was doing music, but sports kind of just took the forefront.
Okay.
For me,
Right,
all the way through college, and then it was like, all right, I'm kind of coming into myself as a man. I know exactly what I want to do, and I don't want to play football for the rest of my life.
Right. Okay. Do you remember the first song you wrote?
First song I wrote.
Bet you it was a cereal rap.
No, it was a girl. It was a girl. It was about a girl.
Reese's.
Nah,
It's always about a
the
girl.
most memorable song or like poem I wrote was about me getting my ass whooped by my mama.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you felt
man.
that.
I
Okay.
did.
The dear mama.
I remember it.
Okay. And then, from what age? What age did she beat your ass? So they supposed to stay with
It was,
you.
it was
Whatever age I started being.
It just stuck with you. Yeah, it just stuck with
It's
you.
always that one ass woman though.
Yeah.
My most memorable ass woman is from my aunt Snooky.
Then you gotta put a name out
Yeah, Aunt Snooky ain't play. Aunt Snooky ain't play, and my dad beat me with the Bible once, so that was the second memorable. Yeah, I beat you with the word of the Lord.
You got to be with the Bible.
I got to be with the Bible, dog.
Wow.
I stood up to my dad, and my stepmom was like, "Get out the kitchen, go to your room." 5 minutes later, my dad came in with the Bible. I'm gonna beat you with the word of the Lord.
You got the word.
That's assault. That's assault.
Right.
If I can't say it, the Lord
I think it was
can.
the King James version, probably.
The thick one.
Say the thick one.
Yeah, man. So, you started this studio out here. Mm-hmm. What was your inspiration for starting this studio?
This current version?
Yeah. Well,
You had
but
another
yeah, you had
version?
another one?
Right.
Yes. So,
Okay, let's go.
When I stopped playing football, I came back here from San Diego. And
San Diego State?
Nah. Yeah. I had an opportunity to play with the Chargers.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Yeah. And so when I was cut,
Yeah.
and I'll proudly say it, I was done. I didn't want to do it anymore. I was supposed to go to like Houston and different other places to keep going, but I knew my heart wasn't in it anymore.
Right.
And at that point, I was a lot closer to God and a lot closer to music. And so if I was going to take my chances on something, it was going to be on something that I really wanted to do.
Right.
And I wouldn't mind doing every day of my life. If it was going to be a risk, I want it to be a risk that I'm willing to take.
Right.
Nice.
So, go ahead.
I want to back up something you said.
Yeah.
Proudly say cut. That's awesome. Because most people don't look at it that way.
Yeah.
You
want
don't.
me
You go ahead, please.
to talk about it?
Yeah.
So when I was there, first off, I'm gonna just say this, man. That's a crazy my story. If I was to dive into it, I never even believe I would get there. I was always the underdog. It's kind of cliche, but for me, it felt like that. And so coming from Vegas, nobody really believed like. One, they believe we live on the strip.
Right. Everybody do.
You know, so
Yeah.
they underestimate us.
We always gambling.
in sports and
Or
underestimate
somebody
us
is
Yeah.
in music and ironically everything. We always underestimate it compared to the rest of the nation.
Right.
And so, I just got there my first day of practice, man. After all this hard work, and I just walked the field. I was in tears.
Yeah.
I was in tears,
You're like,
man.
bro, like I'm here. Like I'm.
But fast forward, man, I balled. I balled that whole mini camp.
What position you play?
Defensive end for them.
Okay.
I played defensive tackle
All right.
for UNLV.
Yeah.
And so when I got to the end of camp, the defensive coordinator called me in. He was like, "Hey, man, I love you on the field, off the field. I'm gonna vouch for you, but at the end of the day, it's not about me.
Right.
It's not my choice."
It's what they want and what they feel fits.
Yep. And so they reached back out to me and was like, "Hey, man, we invested in these guys already that we drafted. We like you. Best thing we can do is tell you to stay healthy and wait by the phone."
Yeah.
And so to me, somebody who had been working so hard, I never spent a summer to myself, a spring break to myself. It was always jumping from Pop Warner football into basketball, back to football, back into basketball. And so it was like, wow, I'm this close. And the reason wasn't because of my talent. It was because of money.
Right.
Yeah.
And I couldn't, fathom it. It was
Yeah,
kind of hard
yeah.
for me. So
Yeah.
to me, it was like, all right, this is a gamble regardless. So I got to enjoy this if I'm going to play the waiting game.
Right.
and football wasn't that for me.
How old were you when you had this experience?
That's 22.
Okay.
Okay. Wow.
I'm 30 now.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're a young man then, but you're just figuring life out and everything at that 22-year-old. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I say it was great that you say proudly cut, because a lot of people don't even make it to that echelon of the league, of the NFL.
Yeah.
Like they get to years and years of playing youth sports in college, and college is the last stop. You know what I'm saying? If you make it to that level of a mini camp to get cut in the beginning, okay, this wasn't for me, but you know what? I got here.
Absolutely.
And I did everything I could to get myself there.
Yeah,
you know
and
what I'm saying?
I fit in. I looked the part.
Yeah.
I played the part.
Yeah.
So I went out on my terms.
Right, and that's motivation by itself, man. Okay, so back to the first iteration of the studio.
Yeah. So okay, post football, I rented a 3-bedroom home by myself, and so at the time I was working as a mentor for UNLV, and I was also working in gang intervention. So I would work those 2 jobs and then run sessions out of my house for the rest of the night.
Okay.
And eventually, my clients started to call it the gas station because my nickname from college football was Gas.
Yeah. Okay.
And so that's where the moniker came from. I can't even take credit for it. They
Right,
just started
nice.
on live and
Yeah.
started posting, I'm going to see Gas at the gas station.
Right. Okay.
And I was like, you got to rent to it, so
Well, you
let's keep
can't
it running.
you can't never give yourself your own nickname. Everybody know that. You can't give yourself your own nickname. You gotta come from other people.
It's organic.
You know what I'm
those
saying?
are always the
Yeah,
best
yeah.
nicknames.
Yeah,
Those are
man.
organic.
So that was the original gas station.
Okay.
And so I ended up quitting those jobs because I started to believe in
Yeah.
the music even more. So I just took the risk, man. I took the risk. I went out and I got the first commercial space on Alexander and MLK.
Okay.
Yeah. And so we were over there for about 2016 to so about 4 years.
Okay.
Yep. And then, man, we outgrew it.
Yeah.
God is good, man. Everything, word of mouth just kept
Yeah,
going.
yeah,
And,
yeah.
Right.
you know, you treat people right, you do things right, you provide quality, and universal reciprocation.
That's why we here.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, because it's funny how we found out about y'all. I think wife, right? Wife now?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Okay, congratulations. Good stuff. We saw something online. We reached out to her, and I was going to do another website, booking site, but she was like, no, do it through ours, because I think it was a little bit cheaper. And been in love ever since, man. Thank y'all, man.
Yeah.
Like, really, y'all work with us. Y'all give us a great space to do it. So, you do an event twice now, right?
Yeah.
The Cookout. What is the
Cookout.
Cookout for those who don't know?
It is a culture potluck.
Okay.
So,
Ooh.
yeah.
Wait, so that was food?
There was.
There's a food truck. Yes.
You went to Urban Ride. You were like, damn, I could have been at the cookout.
Right. That would have been better.
Yeah. Well, generally speaking, if you were to go to a cookout, it's implied, or I guess it goes without saying, that you should probably bring something.
Yeah.
And so it was a double play because the cookout is characterized by the rap battles that go there. And a term in rap is like you cook and you
Yeah.
know. So it was that. It was a play on that, and the fact that we strongly encourage people to come enjoy the entertainment, but also network with one another.
Yes.
And so this was an opportunity, or there will be, the cookout is an opportunity for you to bring whatever you add to the culture to the cookout, to the event.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
I love that. I think I told you before it started, man. I love the idea. You're giving these rappers in Vegas a voice to be heard, because you know a lot of them, you know,
Don't be heard.
No,
they're
not
just
heard.
posting shit on their social media,
Yeah.
or like, you know, just rapping,
Yeah.
you know, for themselves.
Yes.
And like they're trying to get, you know, on in a sense. And so
Right.
this is just another outlet for them to be seen and heard.
Absolutely. And that's really the driving factor behind all the ideas. I sit with these clients every day, and I see the talent in them as their producer. And it's just like, man, if I could, I would.
Yeah, yeah.
But I can't put my own personal money behind everybody. I can't
Right.
put all my time behind every single person and just wear myself thin.
Right.
But what I can do is come up with a platform that helps more artists in more time.
Yeah.
Or, you know.
Because you had some monsters on there, man.
Yeah, man.
You had, what's that cat? Was it Juju or
Juju Vibe.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Juju Picasso.
Oh my god.
Jay Fence.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. He's a gospel battle rapper.
Yes.
Oh wow.
So I missed the first cookout, but I watched the first one today. He was talking about the bars, the bar thing. No cussing, no nothing, just straight bars. Forgive the quote on play on words, but he was spitting straight bars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The boy is cold.
Yeah.
So what is your envision for the future for Gas Station Studios?
For every one of these moving pieces, meaning the podcast room, the computer lab, the nonprofit that the studio holds for the kids, each one of those rooms, the 3 recording studios that we have here, and the event space to all be running in tandem.
Yeah.
And fully functioning to where people who broadcast and the people who talk about the music meet the people who make the music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then meet the people who film the music and put it on the big screen. And if the idea is that if I can get everybody in the same building, it'll be easier for them to network laterally.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So you ain't got to go someplace else
Yeah.
and get somebody to do your
And that
video. You got an in-house
Yeah.
videographer right here. You know what I mean?
This is so many people on Saturday.
Yeah.
The videographers, the photographers, all the guys and girls who won the last cookout.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just coming through. And it was a lot of people, man. I think Cat came from LA to get in the battle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. yeah.
I know a lot of rappers from LA, but I don't think that was the best rapper.
No. That wasn't the best
representation.
And we
think
talked
LA
about
did
that
a
too.
little
upset. Yeah.
I don't think homie had. I think he was coming straight off the top as a freeze, but he didn't. A lot of people prepared their stuff for this cookout.
Yeah.
And I think he was more coming straight off the dome.
And it was his first one.
His first one,
Yeah.
but shout out to him for even having the gumption, the gall to get
try.
up there,
Shout out to
to try.
everybody
Yeah.
who
It
jumps on
always
that
starts
stage.
from the beginning stages of when you actually just want to put yourself out there.
Yes.
So when you put that bravery and that heart towards it, of course you're gonna misstep sometimes, but at least you put that effort out first.
Exactly.
It's the first step. It's all about taking the first step.
Yes,
You gotta-
And
exactly.
believing in yourself too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you created a safe space for not only kids to come and explore their creative tendencies and stuff, but I think it's beautiful for the Black community, especially because not everybody has that safe space.
Right, and it wasn't nobody tripping.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't.
Everybody knows each other. Everybody.
It was all love,
Yeah.
man.
So they-
Even cats was getting each other on the stage. It was just love,
Yeah.
man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you know it's all within the culture, the competition. You know,
Yes.
things can get tempered a little bit.
Yeah.
But I thank God, man. I thank everybody who's a participant that we kept it within the culture.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and
yeah.
nothing. Thankfully, we've never had no problems. We never had any fights, any scuffles, not even any loud arguments.
Right. Right.
Yeah, and everything's been all love, and that's exactly how we need to keep it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wasn't nobody gonna mess with you anyway, dog. You had that 1945 Colt 45.
1945.
That
Nah.
boy about this long.
You got the RoboCop 3000
You know
on.
what I'm saying? Hey, if
You
you
gotta
stay
protect
ready,
what you make.
Hey, exactly.
Your creative
Peace
space.
be still.
look,
Be still. That's
Or I will
exactly
make
right.
it
Right.
still.
Be still. No, everybody be still.
Seriously.
Everybody be still.
Everybody be still.
do y'all have anything else for gas before we get into our questions that are killing time questions?
Nah, man. I mean,
You got anything for us real quick? You got anything for us you want to ask us?
Yeah, actually, how can the studio help? What can we add to what you guys are doing, or just in general? Like, you guys are in the space frequently, along with like 2 other people.
Okay.
and so you know, how can we make the space more inviting for younger and older crowd, or even more people who do what you do or want to get into what you guys do?
Okay,
that's a good question,
Great
but I ain't
question.
got no answer for you, to be honest.
No,
with you. I think it's all covered. I mean,
I think it is. So when we were looking for a space to do our stuff, because I was tired of having guests in my house.
Yeah.
Guests running in and out of my house. My wife is like, who the hell is this person? Who the hell is that person? I ain't got to hear your mouth no more. We're going to find a studio. Okay? So I think we started out in the event center,
Yep.
which I love that space. But camera setup wise, it wasn't great for what we do with on camera.
Okay.
I think coming in here, because we didn't know this was here at first. When we saw it, you guys have a great setup for somebody who doesn't have their own equipment already. As far as strictly a audio podcast, you got the Rodecaster, you got the mics. They can come in here,
plug and play.
and they go.
No, not even plug and play. I mean, they got a memory
Everything is
card.
ready.
Anything.
Memory
I
cards
just
in
hit
there,
play.
and they can just go and do their thing.
Yeah.
So, and we came in kind of already self-sufficient with running the podcast. We had all our own equipment, all our own camera. Matter of fact, we got 5 mics we don't use no more, unless we record at my house or his house. But no, I think you guys are doing great. Now, I will say, if you ever expand your room, video equipment for people come do a video podcast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, that could be down the road for you. That's, you know what I'm saying? If you ever could say, okay, you want to do a video podcast here? Now you can create your video podcast
Yes,
here
sir.
with camera set up and already set to go and everything. But other than that, though, man, I think you guys have a great space for podcasters here.
Awesome.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, okay. Raymundo, your turn. Something to ask everybody, man. So you about to get on the
Yeah,
questions.
it's kind of
Okay.
probably gonna throw you off a little bit. So, Killing Time. You're on the Killing Time podcast. Give me a real life death and a fictional death that you could take back for killing.
A real life death.
A real life death. It can be, movie star, somebody personal, family member, just anything that you feel like that you would want to take back.
Man, I lost both of my grandparents within a week. Like my grandmothers.
Okay.
Yeah, and then like that following week, my granddad passed away.
Oh man. Okay.
So it's hard for me to pick between the grandparents.
I mean,
No,
we
you
can just
take
say we can
the-
all be
yeah,
group.
I'll
We can
group
that
it together.
but those were the first people to pop into my head.
Yes,
It
sir.
was
I
they
totally
didn't
get that, yeah.
Get a chance to see, the elevation.
Right,
They've
right.
been with me this whole time, and I knew they would have enjoyed everything that we've been doing.
Right.
So that's a real
Okay.
death.
Okay.
Fictional death.
Okay.
Man.
Movies or something like that.
I think Mufasa, man.
I like that one.
That's
I
tough.
like
No,
that
that's
one.
a first.
I like that one. Yeah.
How you
We
just
actually
hate
just
on
watched
him,
this
man?
movie.
Yes,
Watched
on
this
him.
movie this
Come on.
weekend.
His own brother killed me.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
That's
I
tough.
just, without getting too deep, like family, man. Family cut you deep
Yes.
sometimes,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
And you'll never expect it. It'd be people you look up to,
Facts.
people that you really expect more of.
Yeah.
And that'd be the main ones
It's tough
to
to-
know
it's-
exactly how to get under your skin and get to you. So
It's crazy how Disney put that message in something for us at that age.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you're like, bro, I gotta watch, my brother? Like really?
Yup.
Right.
That's tough.
and,
Okay.
and then Scar was like dark skinned too. So,
That was ingrained in
Yeah,
at a
yeah.
young age. Light skin versus dark skin started in 1994 with the Lion King.
It was an eternal, endless battle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then time, would you go back in time, pause time, or forward in time?
man, these some good questions. Essay questions, man.
That's a question.
Right. I should have been sober.
One drink?
Right, no
And to
shot,
throw
no
you
shot.
off?
I don't be drinking like that, man.
Oh, okay.
But I think I'd rather go back.
Okay.
I mean, it's your choice. Ain't
Yeah.
nobody gonna judge you.
I'm
man.
like, all right, what if I pause time? What can I do with that? What's the rules?
Like
What
just,
you thinking right
living
now?
in this moment right now.
Your current life right now is you pause in time. Like you're not going to change nothing about what your life is right now.
That's tough. All right, look, if I go back in time, that means I got to go back to us not, having everything.
Living through the grind all over again, but maybe
Yeah.
it was something that you learned in that time period, obviously that made you who you are today.
And I feel like that. I feel like I can go back and change it, but I'm learning that regardless of how hard you work, like God's timing is God's timing.
Facts,
sir.
Facts.
So I could be using that power to go back in time for no reason.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When I feel like I might be able to skip forward a couple days. And,
Fast forward to payday.
so
Okay.
Maybe fast forward. Maybe fast forward.
Okay. All right. You got time for us to get into one topic before you got things to do?
I don't even know what time it is, man.
It's
I was having
5:36.
fun.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I want to get to. I know you got things. You might be
we good,
busy. Got
we
things to
good.
do. I want to get into one topic because you have artists. Mm-hmm. So we have a topic
Oh,
today.
you finna be messy.
No,
Not at all.
Oh, okay.
guys, everybody see what's going on with the baby. Okay. Right?
You are
We're gonna go ahead and
nightmare.
get
I
to our
thought we
topics.
talked about this man already.
Yeah, we did, but he back in the news.
Again, I didn't even see
Yeah.
that.
Y'all see what's going on with him now?
No. What's happening?
Okay, he got in a fight with one of his artists this weekend.
Lovely.
When it hauled off on one of his artists this weekend.
Not a surprise.
Backstage. Not a surprise. But now they're also bringing back up his Walmart shooting
Yeah.
a couple years ago.
I remember
Now
that.
footage has come back. Did you know about that? He can do the Walmart?
But I saw him swing on his.
Yeah. He's on this dude, but 20...
I don't know when it happened.
I think it was like 2018, 2019.
Yeah.
One of them.
Maybe.
He killed the dude at
Charge
Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Video comes out that he claimed self-defense. Video comes out that he hit the dude first.
Ooh.
Yeah. He hit the dude first. It's a whole bunch of back and forth. The guys that were with him, with the guy who died, said that they saw it was the baby. They were just trying to see if it was him and kind of say what's up to him. The baby thought it was somebody was trying to run up on him with his family. Baby stole on him. They started fighting and squabbling. They thought baby thought dude had a gun, which he did have a gun. Baby pulls out, fires off, boom, boom, kills dude right there in Walmart. So
That's tough.
this is what I'm saying. I'm saying all this to say, does baby have an anger issue?
He
Yes.
definitely does.
Yes, he does.
Okay.
He does have an anger issue, and he needs therapy. Okay. He needs a little bit of therapy because the fame then changed him, of course. And I feel like it's a little bit of a fear of going out in public without being super flashy. Oh,
Right.
I'm the baby. You can't just walk in Walmart no more. You're
And this is before he was big. This is before he was big. This is before
I
he even got
know.
a major deal.
So now that he's going out and he's still getting into it with people, you have to adjust what you're doing now.
Yeah.
Something in your life has to change, and I think therapy could help that.
I think he feels like he's untouchable at this
Right.
point, though.
and
Right.
people keep touching him.
Yeah.
So,
But I think
Somebody
he
broke
feels
in
he's
his house a couple
untouchable.
days, tried to break in his house a
Yeah.
couple weeks ago. He shot him. Yeah.
You're not a
But
superhero.
that right there, I kind of understand. Like, yo, you come to my property,
God,
touched,
you
yeah.
touch. You come to my property, you gonna get touched.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You in the Lord's hands in the streets, and you in mine in
Yeah.
my house. So I get it.
He
But
said, I spared your life. Don't come back over here, nigga. So I asked you, I brought this question up for you because as a manager of artists, how would you deal with an artist like this?
consistently in trouble or a violence issue.
I try to keep him out of the way.
Okay.
Mainly because I kind of understand where you come from. A lot of these artists, in the environments that they are, what makes them so good is that they're driven by what they're rapping about. What they're rapping about is everything they've been through,
Right,
Yeah.
right.
or they're consistently going through. And so to take that part away from him is literally taking away his creative edge.
Fact.
Okay.
And so it kind of goes with
Who he is, his character.
exactly.
Okay.
So I have some artists now. I specifically try to keep them in the studio. And keep
Right.
them,
Keep 'em
stay
busy.
focused.
Yeah. Keep him
I'll
focused.
reach out to them if they haven't reached out to me. Like, how you doing? Remind them that, yo, you destined for music.
Right.
Try not to get caught up in the bullshit. Can I curse on this package?
Of course.
Oh
yeah.
Like, uh-oh.
We all
I done
good.
messed up
We
some
all
sponsors.
good.
Nah,
I
you
did the same thing when I first got here. I'm like, can I say fuck?
Nah,
You don't even sound like you curse. Like, you got a little sweet voice.
I'm very sweet,
Ooh.
but when you hear me talk, it's different.
But I mean, yeah, man, you just gotta try to keep them out the way because a lot of times people be asking for it.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I'm some big person, but I'm popular out here,
Right.
And I can't go to Walmart without somebody. Oh, that's gas, or this is it.
Yeah.
Random story, but it applies. I'm taking wifey to see a movie, and this guy is staring at us, and I'm like, okay. And so, in black culture, you staring.
You
like,
staring.
Yeah,
What's up?
like either
What's
I know
up?
you or I
Right.
don't.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
Blink
You
or
better
something.
nod or something.
yeah.
Give me a little
Say
head.
what's
something.
up. Yeah.
And so at this point, as I'm exiting my vehicle, I just stop, like, what's up? And so he pulls the mask down, and he's like, oh, man, you don't know me, but I'm your recycle bin guy. Like, it's something so simple. like-
Random ass.
Exactly.
You didn't have
Yeah.
to stare.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Right.
didn't have to make it like
No.
that, but it's just like, again, like coming from where we grow up and things that we've been through, it kind of naturally puts you on edge when
It-
a person
yeah, I get
does
that,
certain
yeah.
things. And so to be out with your family, that's a vulnerable state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, you're not
Always
you're
in
not
protection
necessarily
mode.
exactly.
Yeah.
And so he was already probably on edge because he probably was popular coming from where he came from, and also when you popular, people want that spot.
Yeah,
People
of
want your
course.
spotlight.
Yes. Yeah,
exactly.
They want to be the person. Oh, I beat up Gas. I beat up Suge Knight. I beat up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or whatever the case may be. So
I shot Nipsey shit. Yeah.
do. You kind of do become a target, and so you live with that in the back of your mind, even when you're trying to be calm and peaceful. So I say that to say, yeah, the best thing to do is to try to keep them away from the general public. If you see them, going and being trajected.
Right.
But I feel like with the baby, when it comes to him, he's super flashy all the time. He can't just go to Walmart in a t-shirt and sweats.
Yeah.
This man always rocking the latest 20 gold chains
he's always
and
got
heavy.
big chains on.
Yeah,
Well, that's
and
when we see him,
taking
though, right?
pictures.
Well,
And,
that's when we see him. He. So when everybody has that's his stage persona.
Yeah.
So when he steps out his house, he has to now embody the character of the baby. He is not Mr. Kirk no more when
Yeah.
he steps outside that house.
Yeah.
He is now the baby. So I think that's the reason why we see these rappers with their stuff on, because they have to be in that persona when they leave their house.
But if you don't want to be seen, you wouldn't gather that much attention from yourself. Like if you're just trying to walk out, like you said, walk outside your house, I'm not trying to gain that much attention. People don't know who he is without all that. Well, I personally wouldn't pay attention if there's not cameras
you can't miss
flashing.
the head, though.
Yeah, he got the baby head.
I didn't want to say
Got a
that.
baby cruiser
I
head.
kind of like him, so look, we're not gonna talk about it. But it's just like, okay, if I'm not paying attention and there's nothing like people gathering to him, if you were still wearing, the face mask and shit, it'll help deter all of that negative energy towards you. But you consistently bring that energy towards you. Plus, start an internet beef and shit, and then trying to walk outside and just like, oh, today is just Wednesday. No, nigga, you fought a dude on Tuesday. You threatened another bitch baby mama. You not taking care of your kid. Like, it's so much energy going on.
And we adding that too.
Can I play devil's advocate on that?
Allegedly.
Sure.
So look, like, women, I love them. But let's say a woman goes out and she's dressed like she got Daisy Dukes on.
We not gonna do
She
that.
want to be
Are we going there?
Yeah, we
She
doing
flashy.
this.
Well, y'all not
Look,
doing this.
she
There's a lady
flashy
here.
and she looked or appears like she want the attention. But it is not an assumption that she wants the attention.
Okay.
She could just be dressed like that
'Cause she felt
that's-
like it.
She felt like it. It is not okay for a guy.
you're saying like the baby going out wearing his chains, wearing
It's
his
just who
jewelry
he is.
It's not an excuse for people
to run up on him.
I agree with that. I do agree
Yep.
with that. I'm just saying that if he wants to just like make a quick Walmart run, you don't have to put on Gucci tennis shoes and a whole Gucci fit plus this 24 karat diamond and heavy shit.
Maybe that
Like,
was his small chain.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe he's doing laundry that day.
I can't.
And all he had was Gucci.
Maybe the Gucci
No,
slides
I
right by the
got-
front door.
I don't have no Walmart.
Maybe
clothes.
all the
Everything I got is
Fendi,
Gucci.
all the Fendi was being washed. He was
I
at the
go to
dry
Walmart, my
cleaner.
Gucci
You know he
sunglasses.
didn't wash that shit. He throwing that shit away.
Yo, I got my Tom Ford glasses in the
Oh
car.
my
Shit.
God, I don't have time for it no more. I'm on to the next product. Thank you.
Okay.
I get it.
So another one with this goes into another topic I got about fans of celebrities forgetting that celebrities are just normal people invading space.
Yeah.
So we saw this with the baby happen years ago, but now we saw Tyson get harassed
Yeah.
on the plane by that dude.
First of all, why?
Why Tyson?
Exactly. Like why? Why of all people? Why you gonna try Tyson?
Yeah, that's
just leave him
tough.
alone.
Hey,
Not even leave him alone, but bro,
it's Tyson.
it's Mike Tyson.
Yeah. He could have literally killed you. If he had space, he'd have killed you.
Like
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
Or bitch.
Don't you do that
like you
behind
do
Mike.
not want
Okay?
any of these problems.
And then Kiki Palmer put something out
Yeah.
that she was in a place, restaurant. A fan asked, "Hey, can I get a picture of you?" And she declined. She was like, "Hey,
Oh.
I'm out here just trying to eat, do whatever." No. And the girl was just sitting there steadily recording her, and she just had to be there. And Kiki was just like, I just sit there and took it. Like, no.
Because you can't, you as a celebrity, she can't say no without any
Bullshit.
type of. I know you can. I would personally, yeah. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna cause a scene. I
Yeah.
said no me no in
Right.
every circumstance. But she's the type of. She seems like the type of personality who'd rather like I don't want to cause a scene or start any mess.
Yes.
And just let it subside.
Right.
And hopefully they just go away.
So I was reading the Will Smith book, and he had a situation like that happen to him, where he went to therapy, and the therapist was like, "No, you need to learn how to tell people no. Like, stop pleasing everybody. If you don't want to take a picture, you ain't got to take a picture."
I showed up.
He said he was in the gym working out, in a hotel, at the gym by himself, hotel gym, working out. Boom, guy comes in, says, "Hey man, my little brother has autism. He's your biggest fan. Watches Fresh Prince every single day." Will was like, "Damn, how do I say no to
that
a kid?
Yeah.
How do I say no to a kid with autism?"
Well, you'll send me off Fresh Prince, baby.
But you know what he said?
Literally.
He was like, "You know what, bro? I'm really
know.
trying to work out. No,
Now is not the
I can't
time.
take a picture with you. No, I'm really trying to work out real quick and get my grind right."
And how the fan respond.
The dude went off.
Of course he did.
My
The dude
brother
went
has
off. Of
course he
autism.
did.
Like, you too good to take a picture. No, it ain't about me being too good.
I said no.
Everybody with these celebrities, everybody's pulling you every which way, maybe 20-something hours a day. Mm-hmm. And maybe you got 30 minutes for a workout today.
For yourself.
For yourself.
Yeah. Not just a workout, but
Yeah,
for yourself.
for yourself. That your mind has a 30 minutes to just breathe and think about nothing but this workout that I got going.
Yeah.
You want that. And people have to realize that these damn celebrities are people too, especially being here in Vegas. We see everybody.
Yeah. I seen Too Short at the Stove. It was this brunch place.
Yeah.
He was in the middle of his meal, but I was just like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to just tap him and see. Because one of my friends, it was her birthday, and I'm like, do you want to take a picture with him? She said, yeah. I was like, hi, I know you're in the middle of your meal. If you say no, it's fine, but would you mind taking a picture? And he was like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It's okay if you say no. Like, I know
Yes.
you might be busy. And he's like, no, of course, I'll take a picture with you guys. It's cool. And that's what it is. You just got to approach people. And
Right.
if they say no, accept that. Because
Yep.
how would you feel like, ooh, I see you on Instagram or TikTok,
Yeah.
and you are fine as fuck. I want to take a picture
Right.
with you. Sir, if you don't get the fuck out of my face.
Well, like, oh, really? Oh, yes, please. At the Robert Glasper show.
No, what you using this picture for? I don't know I don't know you.
Here you go. She think I'm fine? Shit. Go ahead, snap away.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Y'all are the problem. Clearly the problem.
He said, snap away.
Excuse me. At the Robert Glasper show, he was walking around taking pictures, but I asked him, that's my wife's biggest. He's my wife. My wife might be his biggest fan. Like, she loves Robert Glasper. But he walked around, took pictures, and I asked, he said, yeah, make sure your camera ready. Like, he wasn't on the bullshit. Make sure your camera's ready to take the picture.
I'm not finna stand here all day while you
Right.
get your
Get the
camera.
lighting, your
He
flash
made it
not
clear.
working.
Yeah, he made it clear. Yeah, I'm on because there's too many people
Want to say hi.
Want to say hi when pool, but be respectful of people's spaces, man.
And time and know your
yes,
surroundings.
yes.
Like if they're eating and it seems like an intimate setting, like in a dark restaurant, like if it was Too Short situation. That's why I was just like, if you say no, like I get it, because
Yeah.
you're in the middle of a meal. It looked like you're maybe in the middle of a business situation. I don't know. So I was ready for a no. I'm like, oh,
Right.
he might be busy. I don't know. I didn't even have my camera out.
Yeah.
That's how ready I was.
Took that shot, though.
I sure did.
Got to.
Take it.
You
Got
you
to.
miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Come
so
on,
you
Wayne
ask.
Gretzky.
Right.
You have to ask, but if they say no, you have to accept that as well.
Yeah.
Know people's boundaries and respect it. Just like when we always think of the women in the clothes situation, when women say no, don't touch me, no means no.
Why y'all touching them anyway? I'm gonna say y'all, because I don't do that.
Yeah.
Ain't
Nobody doing that. Yeah.
People
Yeah.
be touching people.
Unless she wants you to,
In the
dog.
clubs,
Yeah.
Blue Martini is notorious for that shit.
No, that's why.
Yeah, I need
You're
to-
going to Blue Martini.
I haven't been back since because
Yeah.
I thought I had to
Blue
step
Martini got the old heads in there, huh?
Yeah, they do.
The old nasty men in there. You gotta stop going there.
I went there one.
Yeah.
Times.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't gonna
One,
take
two,
us out
three,
going there.
4, 5 times.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times.
I used to get free drinks, man. Look.
Guess
It
I got
was
a
good
question for
day.
you.
Yes, sir.
We were talking about the artists, just to go back and then this whole conversation. Have you ever been starstruck working with an artist? Like, you ever work with somebody and be like, yo, I can't believe I'm working with this person right now?
Starstruck, the slightest degree. My first big person I ever worked with was Adina Howard. And she reached out to me. So the initial phone call
Nice.
and the initial like studio session was kind of like,
Man, stop playing.
Somebody playing.
yeah, she called me. I was mentoring kids. Like,
Freak in the morning.
Yeah. Sing it right now.
16 T-shirt in my
'90s.
Yeah,
baby.
you know, t-shirt in my panties
You know
on,
what I'm saying?
sing it right
Look at
now.
them covers. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, she called. She was like, "Hey, is this Gas, Tyler Gaston?" And I said, "Yes." Who am I speaking to? She says, "This is Adina Howard." I was like, I feel like everything slowed down. Like it just.
Guess who on my phone right now? Guess who on my phone right now?
I apologize. Yeah,
Of course you have to.
And nah, I just believe I was supposed to be there regardless.
Yeah.
Okay.
And not in a cocky way. It's just like, you know, if you expect to be around these people, you don't
Yes.
ask for pictures.
Yeah.
Act like you've been here before.
Yeah,
Exactly,
yeah,
exactly,
right,
exactly.
right. But
And I
there's
feel
still
like
some
that's
level
great.
of like,
Yep.
like yo,
Yeah.
just like you said, like when you first walked out on that football field, you're like, yo, I'm here, like I'm really doing this. So there's got to be some level of that type of realization when you're working with people like that.
And you would think that you would, especially like you grow up watching these people, but man, when you actually in the situation, like things are always different. Like you might
So
even,
many questions. In my head now.
you might not even get a chance to be starstruck because they not the person you thought they were.
Yeah.
You know,
right,
so-
Never
right.
meet your idols type deal.
You know.
Yeah. I understand that.
So, how do you pull the best out of an artist? I'm going back to an interview mode now because I got so many questions come my head now. How do you pull?
Corey does that a lot.
I do tangents. How do you pull that out? Like, you have an idea in your head. The artist has an idea in their head. How do you get that to mesh together to get the best out of that artist?
I think first I'm humble.
Okay.
So anytime you're dealing with a person who has their own vision, you approaching the situation in a humble way, meaning like your vision first. I'm just here to help you, rather than you're gonna do it my way. Regardless of my stature, regardless of how long I've been doing it, regardless if people know me for doing it the right way.
Yeah.
Like it's your song at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So when I offer a suggestion, it's from a genuine place.
Yeah.
If I say, "Hey, bro, you need to do that again," most artists here, like,
All right.
Yeah.
right, I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
And that's from the big artists I worked with, even down to the local, rookie in the booth.
Yeah.
But I would say, if I hear that they could do it better, and sometimes most of the time it's just off a feeling. Like, I ain't really feel that one. How do you got to make me a fan first?
Yeah.
Right.
And so initially it's pretty much off of that. Like, I ain't like that. Let's try that take. But also I try to provide descriptive, like feedback on why I didn't like it.
Okay.
Rather than just saying
I
ain't like that.
Yeah.
Constructive criticism.
Yeah.
Right.
I got you.
That actually helps a lot, though. Like when
does.
you can explain like why you think somebody should change
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
That's a great mentor aspect.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll be trying.
Biggest artist you've worked with, and maybe I shouldn't say biggest because I'm not trying to shit on anybody, but
Yeah. I mean,
biggest.
technically, Adina went double platinum.
Yeah.
Off of the song that you work with.
No.
Oh, I was
just
about to
period.
say.
Yeah.
I'm just saying she's technically one of the biggest artists. There was Tech Nine on that same album.
Okay.
Okay.
Man, rest in peace, man. We did some stuff. Me, artist of mine named EMC Scotty. We worked with K-Slay.
Okay.
Okay.
So we did some stuff with him. A bunch of young cats that, hit or miss.
Favorite artist to work
But
with.
no Drake shit. I might
We
just
gonna
start.
get there.
I might just
We
start
get
stuff.
there.
Yeah,
We
we'll
gonna
get
speak
there.
that into existence right there.
Yeah.
Favorite artist.
Favorite artist to work with?
Yeah.
We ain't trying to get you in trouble now.
Just shout them out. I mean, if it's
It's a tie between my little brother and my wife.
Oh, okay.
Wifey is an artist. That's right.
She sings?
Yeah, she sings.
Ooh.
She does Afrobeat music.
Nice.
Okay,
Yeah.
wait a minute. Hold on. Well, I do that later.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna have to get information. I love Afrobeats.
Yep.
Did y'all how y'all met?
It is.
Oh.
Hey, that sound bad too, huh?
I was about to say, how many other female artists you
Oh my
got?
God.
No, it does not.
Y'all met like in the studio, like working together.
Yeah.
Dog, me and my wife been on Black Planet, dog. Trust me, don't. It's
Me and my
okay.
husband on Tinder.
Hey, look, you know what I'm saying?
Listen.
Hey, look, yeah.
It's fine. No shame here.
Oh yeah. Nah, I'm professional. Fraternizing with the clients.
Can't
man.
be doing that, but
It was a one-time thing only.
But yeah, she was fine.
If you miss 100 shots, you don't take it.
That was for the business.
Fact.
I had to do that for the business.
fact.
I ain't bad. Oh man. Okay. Anything else, real quick?
I'm good.
You good?
Yeah.
You good? You got time for more? You good?
He gotta go. It's gotta be 6 now. Yeah.
One more question. Let's do
One
it.
more.
One more question.
Real quick. Broderick had this question. The craziest thing y'all did during COVID to stay safe.
Y'all.
Anybody?
I'm like, what you talking about?
No, just in COVID to stay safe. Like, to stay safe. Like,
He said,
He looked at his ring like,
y'all not getting me in trouble.
no, to stay safe during COVID. Like my wife had me taking my clothes off. My wife had me take my clothes off when I came home. Like, get out them damn clothes. You've been around people.
She was doing that.
Yeah. We had to wipe down every single groceries with Clorox wipes and shit.
Yeah.
Why be
about
in
the
groceries
same.
down Clorox?
But we bring this mail cart in the house, get that Clorox wipes, wipe that shit down. Like, God, like, yeah.
Wow.
I had the gloves to undo like the Instacart and just tearing the bag open to put my food away and like empty out the boxes because people was touching on the boxes.
Oh my God.
I mean, I still do that
Dramatic.
anyway.
Yeah.
And first of all, not dramatic. It's efficient in putting your food away in the cabinets in the pantry.
Yeah.
And you
So,
still got COVID.
Yeah.
You know what? And I got it from my husband. Look, I'm
sure
not even
got-
gonna talk about it because I'm still mad about it.
I had so many COVID scares doing
This
that shit.
nigga every fucking other week.
I got the vid.
Yeah, bro, I got the vid.
No, you
Hey,
don't.
I can't smell nothing.
He had a party. It was like, Corey, come over here. Somebody at work got the vid. I was close contact. I'm not coming. Corey, bring your ass. I'm not coming. I'm not.
This-
If I get y'all sick, I'm gonna be pissed off.
I'm gonna be mad because I got
one of y'all
sick.
sick.
Shout out to my homie Al who has COVID right now.
Oh,
That's tough.
man.
I don't know if that's
I'm
a valid
sorry.
shout out.
It is a valid
You putting him on blast.
that, like,
I'm
you
putting
just
him on
shouting him
that
out.
Get better?
because
Get
I
better,
want him to
maybe?
get better, and I want him to be at work because I'm tired of doing your work for you. And you know, we miss you at work and everything, but again, I'm tired
Bring
of
your
doing
ass
your
back.
work
Bring
for
your ass
you.
back to work. Oh,
I honestly wasn't doing none of that shit, to be honest with you.
No?
None of it.
Like,
I think
that's the
You
most
did COVID
extreme.
clear, right?
I got
No, you had it once.
that once. Yeah.
You had it once,
but it
yeah.
was late. Like,
Yeah, you had it after I had it, I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
Like-
I had it before it was trending.
Oh,
really?
You know, like that November before it became
like
a
19.
thing.
Yeah.
And so I was like, man,
I'm sick as a
these stairs,
motherfucker.
bro,
Yeah.
having stairs, you know, it was hard to breathe.
Yeah.
And I was working out at the same time, so I was assuming I was just out of breath. Eventually, those other symptoms started kicking in. I realized it was a little bit
Right.
more than
Yeah,
chubby.
dramatic.
Right.
I got my shit from our house on one Sunday at brunch.
Hanging out with Broderick.
Hanging out with Broderick
Rich
at our
ass.
house.
Yeah.
I got COVID from brunch
Yeah.
with my homie.
He had to cancel his whole fucking New Year's Eve party.
Cancel my New Year's Eve party, and we do a big New Year's Eve party
Don't
every
sound
single
wealthy
year.
as hell. I had to cancel my whole event. Oh my
Right.
God, shut it down.
Shut up! You over here drinking Lacroix out there? They got
No, it
the,
was.
got the
I
baby
showed
drinking
you.
Lacroix.
Yeah,
she
my
got
baby
money
says,
over here.
I like spicy water, mommy. I'm like, yeah.
Spicy
look at you.
water?
Spicy
LaCroix.
water.
LaCroix?
Wow.
Seltzer water.
Yeah.
She got money.
No, I
Giving
don't.
bougie.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's as much as I'm giving. Everything else is given very Fashion Nova to me.
I don't know. You
Very
said you was in
frugal.
a dark restaurant. Whenever
Oh
they
my
dim the
God,
lights
first
too
of
much,
all, I
them
didn't
places
like
about
it. The reason
$50
why
a
they
duck.
was dimming the lights is because
You been to Herbs and
one,
Rye?
I haven't. That's a steakhouse, huh?
Yeah, she don't like it. I love it.
don't do it.
She and her husband went.
It was horrible. I hated it. Didn't like it at all.
Horrible.
Man.
I
Say
did not like it.
horrible.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, it was a solid 4.55.
No.
She probably went in there and didn't get a steak.
I did get steak. I'm a steak and potatoes type of girl. You ain't taking me to no steakhouse and I'm gonna order a salad. What I look like? No, I'm getting steak and potatoes, and they did not.
You get
do
steak
a
well
job.
done, don't you?
No, I don't. Medium, thank you.
right.
Don't come at me, sir. I know how to eat a steak.
You good? You got a roll?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Somebody
All right.
got to-
man.
Hey, brother, we appreciate you, man. We appreciate you sitting down with us, man.
Thank
Thank you for
How
coming.
How often you doing the cookouts? How often you doing the cookouts?
Every 2 months now.
Every 2 months now. I can't wait
Next
for
one in
next
June.
Yes,
We'll be
sir.
there.
Next one in June.
Yeah.
We will
I'll be at
there.
that one.
Yep.
I'll be there.
We hope so.
There's
hey,
food.
guys, we appreciate you, dog. Thanks for coming out, man.
Pleasure.
Yes, sir. And it won't be the last time you're on here.
Indeed.
We'll get the wifey on next to talk about her
Of
music
course,
stuff. Yes,
'cause
yes,
I
yes.
would love to meet her and stuff.
Yeah, see if I'm her favorite producer. I'm gonna be listening.
to start
Hey, don't tell her to answer either.
You know what I'm saying? Dog, we
Nice to
appreciate
meet
you, bro.
you.
Thanks, bro.
Thank you. All right.
Coming at me, Herbs and Rye. Don't. This was your fault. It was nasty.
Go ahead, get into the
Go
weekend.
ahead, get into
Go
the
ahead,
weekend.
get into our
So,
weekend.
hey, we know we got to do things different today. Gas had he had a certain time frames for us to get his interview in, so we're gonna rewind on what we talk about. So let's go. How's your weekend, T?
My weekend was amazing. So it's my anniversary tomorrow, the 26th officially.
It's your anniversary.
Yeah. So
Anybody else?
yes, please. So this is our first wedding anniversary.
First wedding,
yes.
so 1 year.
Yeah, we made our 1 year mark. It was definitely a rough year, but we definitely pulled through. You know, this new age marriage stuff is hard.
Marriage ain't for the lighthearted.
It's not new age because we don't do
marriage ain't for punks.
And it's not the same as what our parents used to do either. So we have different. Cheers, definitely.
Cheers.
We have different viewpoints.
Yep.
Let me take this.
You mean as like your parents, or just like the older generation?
The older
has
generation.
different
Older
viewpoints
generation.
than we
Yeah.
do. Okay.
So older generations think, you know, women do one thing, gender roles basically, and we're trying to break that.
Outdated.
Yeah, it's outdated. Parenting styles and trying to get our kid into different things. I'm sorry, old man.
I'm not old.
You look like what these new age kids.
No, gender roles. we had this conversation before.
Have we?
And no, you weren't here, but we had this conversation about gender roles before, and
I feel like it's a necessary evil. However, there's a way to do it.
there's certain things. There's certain things.
Yeah,
yes.
exactly. Like,
But gender roles still take place.
Of course, they're still there and they're still very apparent, and I understand them because I am a woman. I am very nurturing. I'm caring and all that stuff. Have a way of leading my household, just like my man has a way of providing and protecting. And I have a hard time giving that role to him because of my controlling ways. As he says it.
At least you know it.
At least you know that. Yeah.
At least you know.
You see this, honey? Accountability.
Knowing is half the battle.
Fact.
G.I. Joe.
But I'm working on myself, and we're working on, you know, providing that context with each other. And then what did we do this weekend? So Friday, we just hung out at the house. Saturday night, we went to Herbs and Rye. I didn't love it.
I hate that you had it the horrible way.
Can you give me like the whole like rundown, like the setup? Like, so what I need, like, what time did you guys go? What time did you get? Like, maybe not too much detail, but I just need to know, like,
What time was dinner?
the setup,
Dinner was
the
at
rundown.
9:30.
Late?
Yeah.
Okay.
We went at 9:30 because we didn't really know no better.
Did you go to a movie or anything before that?
No,
You
we
guys
just hung out at the house. You know, did a little light cleaning that day. Hung out with our kid, just running around watching TV together, and then we ended up getting dressed, fancy attire. You know,
It's a late dinner.
And that's kinda how we do.
First of all, it's not a late dinner, but we're older. I'm not gonna say old, but we're older. So for us, that's a late dinner.
Yeah, we typically do.
But I'm saying, for
was
me,
9.
I
It was 9.
I like to be out late, but
But I like to be
Yeah.
at 8, but not eating damn steak at 9:30.
Oh,
that's why you go to a movie first. You do something else.
Now, if I eat a steak at 2 o'clock in the morning after we coming out, I can do that.
I did that before too.
That's great.
Having leftovers and coming home and eating
Oh, no.
them after a
Well,
night.
no, because Herbs and Rye, if you would have liked Herbs and Rye was open till like 2 or 3.
I don't think I will be.
Okay. But go
Okay,
ahead.
So we get there. I think it was not either the what's it called? The reservation was set for 9 or 9:30. I can't remember exactly which. But we got there. We set the reservation right, so we were expecting to get there and then our table and stuff be ready. We had to wait about 15 minutes standing around while everybody's moving in front of us.
It's
you
just
know.
and it's just the two of you.
Yeah,
And
it was just the
which
two
is
of us.
weird because
And we saw tables available, but they just did not put us there. And, you know, anniversary, so we were just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And people are just brushing past us, ignoring us, and we're like, okay, well, where are we supposed to sit
That can be a
after
little
that 15?
frustrating.
Yeah, so that was annoying because we were just like, why did we set the reservation if we're not going to have a table available, you know? And then we get seated, back corner, fine, I don't care. It was real dark.
It is very dark in there. It's always
And
dark.
we ordered an appetizer. It was like the Wagyu sliders or something.
Okay.
It was like the beef sliders. For one, a lot of onions. But not only that, I was just like, do these onions look weird to you? Do they look weird? He's like, no, it's just the lighting in the room, whatever. I'm like, no, because they have a funny taste too. And I put the light on, and the onions were like gray. Gray.
Caramelized?
No, I know what caramelized onions look like, bro.
Okay.
I know what those look like.
Okay.
Those were gray, and I'm like,
Okay.
that tastes funny. That's nasty. I had one bite, and I was just fed up with that. And then we were waiting on our waiter to get our drinks and stuff, and that took a while too.
See, you don't listen.
Excuse me?
You don't listen.
Excuse me?
You don't listen.
what? Why?
Why?
What did I tell you to get for appetizer?
I don't remember.
The calamari.
Oh, you
always
did that
have
up.
calamari.
You gotta
forgot.
have the calamari.
I forgot.
They have one of the best calamars.
Well,
See, you don't listen.
But I mean, I
went
give
there
it
for
to
the
her
steak,
for
okay?
yeah.
I
mean,
went there
she
for the
ordered what
steak.
she
What kind of steak you
ordered.
got?
She doesn't have to order what you tell her to order. She ordered what she
I
ordered.
believe I got the ribeye,
Okay.
the 16 ounce.
Oh, Oh.
I'm a girl who likes
Big girl.
Okay. I like to eat steak.
Yeah,
I told
yeah.
y'all that's my main thing.
Medium.
Medium, yes.
Okay.
And it was good. Like I said, it was good. And then we got the garlic mashed potatoes. Average.
Okay.
Nothing special. And Kelvin got the surf and turf, I believe.
Okay.
So he got steak and
Lobster.
I'm not a lobster fan, and the lobster was the worst I've ever had. So
Okay.
I'm not a fan.
Must have been an off day because I like them. So, do you like Urban Rye or Cleaver better?
I mean, they're the same, but
But they're not,
Where's
right?
Cleaver?
Cleaver is on Paradise.
Never heard of that.
It's their sister restaurant.
it's like a knockoff.
Okay.
I was gonna say knockoff, but not a knockoff.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's like
but they do
Well,
have different stuff.
I need y'all to go to Berries and then tell me which one of Herbs and Rye or Berries.
So
I need y'all to
I
do
feel
that
like I can't
first.
compare them. I wouldn't be able to compare them.
You will. I promise.
No,
you
no, no, no.
will.
And I say this because
what's berries?
Berries is a steakhouse in Circa, that new restaurant or hotel on the
I've been in
downtown.
Circa. I didn't know they had a steakhouse.
Yeah, it's like downstairs. It's like a lovely
Yeah.
little area.
Oh, you have to go down all those stairs
Right.
and it's down at the bottom.
No, there's an escalator that'll take you right
I'm
there.
just
to the
saying,
front.
but it's at
Yeah.
the bottom though.
Yeah, and
Okay.
it's like the
'Cause
only
I've
thing down there.
been in there. I just don't remember it.
so
It's nice.
Been in.
I say I can't compare them because in my mind
You've been to berries?
No. In my mind, when it comes to like certain steakhouses, I don't compare them to like with the hotel steakhouses.
What do you mean?
Oh,
Like-
like an independent restaurant versus the hotel steakhouse.
Yes.
Okay.
I know it's going to be a lot different experience. As
Better?
maybe sometimes
No.
like sometimes like I would if I could like I would in Smith and Wolinski's, right? Love Smith and Wolinski's.
Smith and Walensky?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's
Yeah.
that?
I think it's in Caesars.
I have no
or
idea.
Paris. Caesars. Or
I don't
Paris.
know. Okay.
So I can compare Barry's to Smith and Wolinski's or Joe's spot. You know what I'm saying? Joe's restaurant where he works.
The
Bugsy and Myers.
Bugsy Myers. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can compare those steakhouses. Now, off strip steakhouse, or the only steakhouse I would compare to like a hotel one, like at the major casinos, is Golden Steer.
I've still never been there. I've lived here for 30 years. I have
if
never
you
been
had-
to
Where's
Golden
that
Steer.
at?
Golden Steer is on Sahara and Vegas Boulevard.
I need you to just make a Instagram thing and just tag me in all
Tag
of the
no,
steakhouses,
Las Vegas
'cause
Field, Las Vegas FILL.
Yeah, I've never
Okay.
been there.
his
Everybody
name.
tells me it's the shit. Reggie went for the first time for his birthday
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago. He said it's the shit. I've
It's
never
the
been
shit.
there.
It's old as hell inside. Don't get me wrong, and it's gonna creep you out. So prepare, but once you
Is
get
it like Cracker Barrel on the inside?
no,
Okay, because that just gives me my ancestors.
this is
live
old
here.
Vegas.
It's old Las Vegas.
This is
Okay.
old Las Vegas.
That's how
like
long it's
50s
been
and
there.
60s
Yeah,
Las
that's how long
Vegas.
it's been there.
So
Yes.
the mob ties.
Yes,
Yeah, absolutely.
Got
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Okay.
That doesn't creep me out. It's interesting.
Yeah.
But anyway, my weekend that was a dud. Like I said, Berries, please sponsor me because I'd appreciate
Berries?
it.
You want a steakhouse sponsor?
Yes, I would love
That
a
would be
steakhouse.
fucking dope, actually.
Actually, yes, because I'd go there at
would
least
be
once a
dope.
month. Anyway,
You got money.
really?
God damn.
Goddamn.
I save up for food, man. What I don't spend in clothes, I spend in food.
Okay. All
At
right.
least you got your priorities together.
Exactly. It's one or the other. I can't
Yeah.
have both.
Okay.
And then Sunday we actually woke up hella early after being out all night, and we came home and we played video
Y'all didn't
games.
do anything after that?
We came home and we actually played video games and stuff.
Aww.
Yeah,
what y'all play?
We played this game called Little Nightmares. It's on the Switch. It's a very interesting game. It gives no like.
Everybody played Nintendo Switch this weekend.
I don't got one.
It's a fun game. It gives no direction. You just go and do shit.
Okay.
And it's like a scary game. So next thing you know, you're walking and then you get slammed by a fucking refrigerator hanging from the ceiling. Walk into a kitchen and it's like an old person whose head detaches. And shit. It's real interesting and it's
That's
very
funny.
creepy, especially if you play it at night and it's real loud in our bedroom. So it's just like, and then we fell asleep.
Jumping in shit.
Yeah, it's actually a lot of fun. And then we ended up going to brunch on Sunday morning at like 8 a.m. We went to a
Damn,
place.
8 a.m.
Yes, because they close at like 3 and they usually never have availability.
Okay.
We've been trying to go to this place for about a year.
What's it called?
It's called Truffles and Bacon.
I heard that was the shit.
It is fucking delicious. It is
Corey
good.
knows about the fucking breakfast place. He's like,
I
"Sorry."
love breakfast
I heard
food.
they were
Okay,
fucking great. So
it is so fucking good. Okay, we had
I might not go to work.
man,
Going to
look.
Truffles and Bacon.
Oh, you better get up early because they never have availability between the hours of like 9 and 10 o'clock.
That's
like
why you got up,
after
like, super
10,
early.
done because people get there.
Can you
and
make
they
a
go.
reservation?
Yeah, so
Oh, okay.
you can go on Yelp and do it, or you
Yeah.
can go like on their Instagram and stuff.
Okay.
But they have really good food. I think it's like a Filipino like
Yeah,
joint.
it is.
So they have like ubi, like
Yeah.
purple shit.
Yeah.
I ain't never really had stuff like that.
Right.
What'd you have?
I had chicken and French toast.
Okay.
And the French toast is made with baguettes instead of like
nice.
brioche bread.
Yeah.
So that shit was fire.
Sound like
Yeah.
Corey's making that shit at his house.
then they had
you know
this-
what I mean?
I
Like
know.
Corey's
Talking about-
making fucking.
No, you need to have
cinnamon
if
French
you have an
toast.
appetizer.
You know how to make a baguette?
baguette French
Baguette
toast.
is bread, nigga.
French
Oh,
toast.
okay.
Nigga,
Well,
you
shit.
know that?
I don't know. Shit.
All they do
Oh, we
is
gonna
cut
have
the
to expand your
all they do
palate.
is
I don't
all they
do
doing is cut the
breakfast.
baguette and soaking this shit in damn
I don't
French
do
toast.
breakfast.
And
French toast
if you
getting
don't do
soft.
breakfast?
No,
Why?
I'm just not a breakfast person. No.
It's the most important meal of the day, brother.
Serving it up, Gary's.
Unless you're on vacation, then that mother be going in.
Oh, yeah.
man.
I get it, right, yeah.
And mother in Mexico be tearing
good.
breakfast up.
Yeah.
Oh, the one thing on
I love
their
Mexican
menu
food.
I would recommend is like they have these breakfast nachos where it's like tater tots, like shredded pork,
Tell me more.
and
Look, Corey's getting
mozzarella,
hungry.
like liquid cheese. Oh my god! And they had a sunny side up egg, and we don't do sunny side up eggs, but it was fucking good. It was so good. Everything was good.
Everything was
okay.
And the coffee was good. You know, right?
Made up for herbs and rye.
Yes,
Made up for
it
it.
did,
Okay.
which is why I'm happy now.
Okay.
So
All right.
if we
All right.
go again, I hope to go. I might take myself
And do y'all
tomorrow.
have plans for tomorrow for your anniversary?
He's actually going to work.
Aw.
But I cleaned my house today, so I'm probably just going to be at home relaxing most of the
Okay,
day.
good shit.
And taking the baby to grandma's. And then when he come home, I cook him dinner or something. I
Okay,
don't know.
good for y'all.
So yeah, that was my weekend. Sorry I took
Okay.
up like 45 minutes,
You
but
good.
you know.
Nice. Good weekend. Sounds like
Raimundo?
my weekend was chill, man. I didn't really do anything too exciting. I got tried to do some work on my bike, but I fucked that up. So, I gotta start over with that.
Spend more money.
Yeah, I gotta spend more money.
What'd you do?
So my bike, I got my new tires from my bike. I got yellow tires from my bike, but they're too big. So I gotta fuck with that. But yesterday was my uncle's 60th birthday.
Happy
So I hung
birthday,
out with the
Unc.
fam yesterday, which is always a good time. Just spending time with the fam, hanging out with them. And like I said, it was just pretty chill. Just other than that, I didn't really do anything too exciting.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything on Saturday that I did.
Except for the cookout. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about the cookout already, but no, that was it. It was a chill week.
Yeah. Same for me. I played Mario Kart. Went and bought Mario Kart this weekend and put the Switch on the big TV. My son's Switch on the big TV.
It's
Yeah.
new Mario
Fun
Kart, though,
shit.
right?
Mario Kart 8, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've got an old school Nintendo that you were kind enough to buy for me and send
Yeah.
to me, but I mean not buy for me,
Yeah,
but
yeah. Yeah.
bought
Yeah, I
and
get
sent
you.
to me. And then so that's that. I have the original Mario Kart
Yeah.
on my Super Nintendo.
This one got a whole bunch of dang levels, man.
I don't like
they got an Excite Bike level.
Excited.
Oh, that's kind of
Excite
dope.
Bike, yeah.
Kinda dope.
I'm relatively new to the Nintendo world because I've been a PlayStation whore all my life. So now I'm expanding.
Excite Bike is old school
Old
Nintendo.
school Nintendo,
That's,
like the first Nintendo.
yeah.
Like the little cube thing.
No, it was a racing. It was a motorcycle game, and they had these dirt tracks,
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah,
Okay.
it was pretty dope.
Yeah.
So that was all I did this weekend, man. Nothing major. All right, y'all ready to finish these topics up?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go, man. Let's get into sports real quick.
I didn't really do.
I don't know.
Since you're not getting the NBA drop,
I didn't have an NBA drop. No.
okay. The Nets are the Nets getting swept? Check the score, Raimundo.
I don't look at the score.
What's the net
My
score?
bad. But I think they're gonna win tonight. I'm gonna say it right now before I pull it up, even though Corey's probably gonna get it before I do because he's looking it up too. After he told me to look it up, now he's looking it up.
ADD, I'm sorry. They're not pulling this shit out. Well, it's close right now. It's 102.96 Boston.
104.99 Boston.
5 minutes left.
I got 507.
Yeah, 5 minutes left. So yeah. Yeah, whatever. They're not pulling that shit out.
They might. They might have the Lord on their side.
They might
and they
have
can win.
a nice little 10-point. I mean, damn, they finna get swept.
KD and Kyrie about to
first
get swept
round.
in the first round. Unheard of. Okay. So Warriors look scary.
Do they?
Yeah, Warriors look scary, man.
Do they?
They do.
You just
They
gonna
do.
ride? You gonna ride that one all the way to the end, right?
They do. They look scary.
Who was your pick in the East? You said the Bucks, right?
I said the Bucks. Yeah. Bucks Warriors in the finals.
You really don't think the Heat got a chance, huh?
Nope. I guess Giannis.
You seen them play, right?
Yeah.
You seen the Heat play, right?
You sound very certain.
Okay. I mean, I'm a little biased because I'm a Heat fan, but I'm just saying. Have you seen
Giannis?
Oh, yeah, I see him.
Let me see if Giannis is your favorite player.
He is not. But the boy is
I
cold, and he got a jumper now. Shit.
And you think Golden State's the best team in the West?
Yes, definitely. Without a healthy Devin Booker, they're the best team in the West.
Steph's still coming off the bench too. He came off the bench.
Coming off the bench and they doing what they doing.
That's fucking wild.
That's
to
scary.
Me.
Okay,
That's just fucking wild.
Scary. Okay, so do we even care about the USFL still?
I
saw highlights.
I went to watch it, I think last night, but I ended up I was kind of tapped out last night, so I just stopped watching it.
Are we kind of NFL biased?
Not NFL biased. I kind of like what they were doing, and maybe it's just because you kind of get programmed watching NFL.
Yeah.
So there's certain things that they do that you kind of don't like. So you would hear them calling the plays, and they were calling the plays like that. You'd hear the coach relaying the play, and then you hear the quarterback call a play in the huddle, and they go out and run the play. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it's weird seeing new things implemented into
First
football.
Off, I don't want to hear what play you call because I don't know what the hell it means either.
I don't know. ZYX
Oh, now
Trump
you in
left.
my world.
Yeah.
I don't know what none of the shit means.
ZYX Trump left. 0-2. Like nigga,
The
and all,
X's and the O's and the triangles.
all he does is just drop back and then not only that, but then he calls the play, but then he audibles out of it anyway.
Omaha.
That's exactly what he did. He's like,
Lincoln.
as soon as he lines up, he's like, he changes the play. So why did the coach even call that play if you're just gonna change it
We
anyway?
saw the defense set up a different way. Now we know that much.
Yeah,
All right.
true. Yeah, you're right.
So are they going to be viable with the XFL coming next year?
I think that they should actually combine the two.
I think so too.
I think the XFL and the USFL should come because basically what they're going to do is they're going to cancel each other out.
Yeah. Well, no, they're going to run at the same different times.
Okay, explain this to somebody who don't know what the
So
XFL and what.
XFL is another football league coming next year. That's by The Rock.
Okay.
The Rock bought out the XFL, Extreme Football League.
Okay.
And the USFL is another football league that is running right now.
Okay.
Okay. So what's going to happen next year? You're going to have the NFL
Yeah.
season. As soon as the NFL season is done, you're going to have the XFL season. As soon as the XFL season is done, you're going to have the USFL season. So for the most part, we're going to almost have year-round football. For the most part.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And there's really no difference in football. I mean,
No.
the actual
Sorry.
what you're going to be watching or what they're going to be doing, but they're
Yeah.
going to implement little tweaks here and there. Like the look of it's going to be different. You're going to be seeing it from different camera angles, or just like I said, like while you're watching it, you're going to hear the coach call in the play. So then well, you're not going to know what it means because obviously you're not reading the playbook, but you'll hear them call in the play. You go and see him actually run the play that he just called.
It just sounds like another spinoff of like sports games, EA games.
That's kind of what it is.
That's
It's kind
what
of a little
I feel
bit
like
more
that's
in
what
depth to that.
they're
Yeah.
just leading up to another. Oh, well, this is another avenue to make money.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
let's create the XFL and
That's all it is.
into things.
Yeah, I think the one
Merch.
benefit of it
Right.
is that it gives people that didn't actually make the NFL a chance to actually be seen and play and be like, hey man, you're getting yourself on tape. So then like when free agency comes up, the NFL be like, hey man, we saw you playing in the USFL. You come and try out
Yeah.
for the Cowboys.
Right.
Come and try out for us. Like it just gives them more opportunities to be seen, which I like that part of it.
All right.
Okay.
So this weekend, Thursday
Thursday
is the NFL draft
in Vegas.
in Vegas.
Which I'm not too excited
Yeah.
about.
Why not?
I've actually been really stressed out about it, to be
Oh,
honest
because
with you.
you're doing plans.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I got a lot going on with work right now.
Hold on. Give me another shot.
I got a lot going on with work
Pour
right
him
now.
up a shot. Pour him up a shot.
I got a lot going on with work right now.
You just went to a place on us.
Man, a lot going on with work.
Look, you went to a place on us.
They
dog.
started closing down roads and shit last week.
Yeah.
Like
Hey,
a week before
there
they
you go,
started
buddy.
closing shit down.
You want one?
No, I'm good. I'm okay. I
take one.
gotta take care of my buddy over
You
here.
can never
Like,
take
man.
one alone. I feel his pain
And
because anxiety of people driving here in Vegas just drives me up the wall. I don't
But it's not that. It's him. He has to write the clothes offs.
That and everything else is just
It's not even that. It's
This
just
shit
like
is good.
everybody's
Yeah,
like,
that's
hey,
good.
I need this right now, and let's get this done, and you can't do this.
That shit is good.
Ugh. And then I got to deal with that fucking sphere downtown.
Damn, tell us how you really feel.
stressed.
First of all,
Okay.
I probably shouldn't really be talking about it, but I mean, it's down there. You can see it. That MSG sphere that's down there that they're building.
That big circle thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's just gonna be fire. That's one of the
I'm
projects
sure.
that I'm working on. Like, yo,
So
that's
you
just
have
gonna be
the
fire.
ends.
Are they gonna do movies there?
It's more of like a presentation.
live shows?
Yeah, like 3D, 4D shows, some shit like that.
Oh,
But
so Kanye West is gonna have it booked.
concert, shit
Giant
like that.
big.
Yeah, but
Oh, that
I
shit's
think it'd
gonna
actually
be
be dope if they did do movies. I don't know if they're actually gonna do movies, but that would.
Movies will be great.
But it'd be
down there.
weird because it's a circle.
Yeah.
So you're in like a
I mean,
whole
if
world.
one side is watching one side and then you have like a double black where it's split in the
Like
middle.
imagine this whole room and it's
don't know.
all,
It's all screens.
It's all screens, all the way around you.
It's anxiety ridden, in my personal opinion.
I think it would actually kill somebody with ADHD
Oh, yeah.
because there's nowhere to focus. Like you're just.
I can't go.
Yeah, right.
That's why I don't think you can
And then
watch
you
a
hear
movie
it
on
pat
here.
over here, you look, and then you miss this shit over
you
here.
look-
No.
like there's no way it would work.
You just
no
gonna
way
see
it
me
work.
over there in the corner. I
Right.
need to get out of here. I need to
Okay.
get out.
The NFL draft on Thursday. Are you excited about it?
Are you seeing it? Like,
It's cool, right?
that is happening here?
Yeah.
Are you
Downtown.
going to see it?
I am not. I want to go down. And I'm not gonna go down. I think I should go down, but I'm not gonna go
You
down.
should,
Why?
so we have an in.
Why?
Why?
Do it for the podcast. Because I'm not doing
to
it.
get my experience, to get an experience of the NFL draft down there, but my much of an extrovert, whatever how you say
I
it.
think,
Extrovert.
I think it's introvert.
No, I'm
Oh,
not.
you're definitely extrovert.
I'm
Yeah,
definitely
you're right.
extrovert.
Yeah.
Much of an extrovert I am, I hate crowds of people.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
I don't like crowds of people either.
So
Especially
that bothers
crowds
me?
That come from. I don't like the West Coast people. I love being from here. However, California people are a little too aggressive for me. They are, and they're rude. I've been to California a numerous of times, so no disrespect to Californians. If y'all are different, excuse me. But a lot of people from California,
Really?
they take up the road space and then they take up the sidewalks. Like, goddamn, I live here. You're visiting. Why
Not
do
the
I have to
sidewalks.
move?
Not the sidewalks.
I be walking and they just in the way, just talking in the groups of people, and I gotta cut in the middle of your breath space. I don't want to do that. I feel like that's just a normal way of thinking. Like, especially with COVID being a thing, I shouldn't have to walk in between two people's conversation. Get out the way. Stand next to each other on a wall, you know? But, and then the driving. I just think that's a West Coast thing. Some of us just don't know how to drive.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you that.
Yeah,
I think all of your points are valid.
Yeah.
Somebody almost drove me off the road coming here.
That
And I'm just
sucks.
like,
Well,
we
we're
it
glad
was
you're
slow
here.
traffic. And it was a rinky-dink ass truck that you would see from like Wrong Turn or a horror movie or some shit. And I'm like, see, I'm not gonna honk my horn. I'm gonna just
I'm just keep it pushing. Right.
because I don't want to end up in a ditch.
Right.
So with the draft being here, does it solidify us as a sports town now?
I think we've had that already, though.
Yeah.
We're a
I
sports
think we're
town.
good. Yeah, I think we're good. I wouldn't necessarily say a sports town because it's not like homegrown sports. I mean, we're not like
Okay.
Green Bay.
I get you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't have
one
history.
Homegrown, we have one homegrown team.
Yeah,
that's it.
we don't have history of that. I mean, but we are a sports
Epicenter.
city. Yeah, epicenter.
Okay.
Exactly. I mean, if anything, that's what Las Vegas is. I mean,
It's the epicenter of everything.
entertainment
Capital of the world,
of the
baby.
world.
Yeah.
I mean,
Eat your heart out, New York.
And sports is entertainment. And
Don't
sports is
say that.
entertainment.
What?
Because I don't want that much attention over here.
No, I mean we got it. I mean, like literally, I think we got it. And then I think
freeway.
I think all it is sports that's just adding to that list of concerts and shows and you know everything that we already have. And I've been saying it for years. Like anything that they bring here, we can handle.
Yeah, sure.
There's nothing that we can. I mean, shit, we get the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
I'm not excited about it.
that's just going. And I'm
can't
definitely
wait.
not excited about it either. 'cause I
It's
drive
just
by that fucking
right
stadium.
now the city is like, yeah, we have a lot of shit going on, and we have a lot of shit that is like new incorporated and shit like about to be opening. But the fact that it's just now recently opening, and we don't have enough like road space for it.
Yeah.
We're still under construction in 90% of the city. No offense.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right.
Not your fault.
It's all right.
I don't blame you.
It's all right.
Yes. If I have to be home in 3 hours on the freeway, then I'll blame you.
Yeah, my bad.
But when it comes to like, it's just we got so much going on that I wish we would have planned better. You know, like when they were building the Allegiant Stadium and that big dome thing, they should have been putting more focus on the road space and not waiting until now when we have
always
the
after
Super
the
Bowl.
fact.
Yeah, they're like, oh shit, we're gonna have a lot of people here. That means a lot more people on the roads and a lot of people on the freeway. We need to make more exits. We're gonna make 3 exits at the same time in the same season. Yay!
They're actually gonna do that.
And I'm crying.
They're actually gonna do that.
I know. I saw it. I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? They got to be making exits, like making it more like California.
Yeah.
Nevada is now California
Oh, it's always
adjacent.
been. It's always been. Yeah.
Except
definitely.
we don't have the fun fucking beaches.
Yeah.
Because that's all I want. I want just free entertainment.
You don't
now.
want that. You don't want the beaches.
No.
I don't.
Because then it would be by water, and it would be humid, and it's
then the
already
house prices.
Humid makes my
120.
skin glow and my hair grow. I don't have a problem with that.
And then no one could afford houses out
Yeah,
here.
yeah, you don't want
I
that.
can't afford one now.
You don't want that.
I'm
Alright.
still poor. Okay.
Okay.
Now who's rich, Corey?
Right.
She was on the other foot very quickly in this. You see this? You see what he did?
Sipping it slow.
Anyway,
Money.
new music.
Gotta drink it fast because I know it won't last.
New music.
Okay.
All right. We talking new music.
Talking new music. Anything came out this weekend you bumping?
Came out this weekend.
What?
Sid. Do y'all know who
She did
Sid?
put
Broken
something out.
Hearts Club.
She did put something out.
I
Nice.
love that shit. She is
Okay.
a dope ass artist. Very smooth, ethereal feeling. Talking about broken hearts.
What's that word?
Ethereal.
I'm gonna take it as disrespect because wasn't all that.
Because I don't know. Because it's a big word. I don't know what you're talking about.
So I'm gonna
Not a
take
big
it
word.
as
It's
disrespect.
angelic, very.
Episode name
See it, huh?
SYD.
R&T.
Yes.
The internet. You know the internet,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Girl.
Ethereal.
You don't know your
There it is.
word.
Yeah.
Did you listen to the Pusha T album?
No, I did not. You told me about this today, and I didn't have time.
Pusha T got a winner on his hands. I don't see he got
Is
a
he
winner.
talking about
It's
other
a
people's
classic
shit?
album. It's a classic album.
Classic album?
Okay, I'm sorry. It's classic Pusha T.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So it's
I'm
also.
sorry. It's classic Pusha T. It's a decent album.
What vibe is it? Is it giving you like New York?
Oh, I feel like going to sell drugs.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when he says classic Pusha T, he's going back. Like I think his last album definitely wasn't
Daytona.
nothing jump up to down. Even though everybody's like, oh, Daytona, like he was getting like all these awards and shit. Daytona wasn't good.
Wasn't classic Pusha T.
Yeah, that wasn't classic Pusha T.
He went back to Clips days on this shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, for
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? He went
For
back to
sure.
Clips.
Like grind.
Yeah, he went. That's how he was spitting
Okay.
on this album.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
And then Malice came back. Ugh. Malice had a line on that last song. What he
They
say?
had a couple of them.
Yeah, I greet you with the love of God. That don't make us friends. I might whisper in his ear, bury all of them. Like, come on, dog.
That's giving me very Drake mob time.
Malice came back. Like,
Okay.
it was great. I would love to see another Clips album.
He talked about that in an interview I had saw. Like they asked him, like, bro, like you finally got your brother back doing music like this. Like you got him on this song, you got him on another song. You know, he's like, yeah. He's like, I just, I little brothered him. I asked him, and he can't tell me no. He's like, but I'm working on it. I might, push him into doing something. But hey. I'm here for it,
Right?
Because I feel like they are, and I know we talked about it the other day. To me, like rap duos, obviously Outkast, UGK, those are my top. Those are my top two.
I forgot this.
Those are my top two. So I think Malice and Pusha T might be number 3 on that list. I couldn't think of anybody else that was past Outkast and UGK. Like they're definitely top 3.
Yeah,
Outkast, UGK.
Yes.
There's nobody else surpassing. Like we had this conversation, and
Yeah,
I
we
can't.
talked about the other day.
Like for me, UGK is 1, Outkast is 2 for me.
Yeah.
For you, Outkast is 1, UGK
Yes, sir.
is 2.
Yeah.
I'm
And-
with you.
But I can't blame anyone for putting them.
I mean, they're 1A, 1B, no matter how.
Yes, no
whatever
matter how
put
you
them
look
in.
at it. No matter how you look at it. And the only reason I really go UGK more is because of my Houston ties.
Yeah.
Because I grew up on UGK shit. But yeah, Clips is. I think Clips is definitely one of the in the top 5.
They gotta be.
They have to be as rap duos.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. For sure. All right. So I think we got one more topic.
Okay.
We're out of here.
All right.
You want this? This is yours.
Okay, yeah, I'll read it.
You want it? I got it.
Okay, cool. All right, so
You don't have to read the whole thing. Just give a brief synopsis.
So basically, there was this.
Oh, you sent this.
Yeah,
Okay.
this
That shit
was-
had me on fire. Like, it almost ruined my whole day. I read that shit. I'm like,
It was
yo,
between this and
I'm out.
and Future. Did y'all hear the Future thing?
What, the album?
No, it was an interview he did. Okay, well, let me get into that one because I'm more into that one anyway. So Future had an interview with Julia Fox, and she said, what would make you settle down? Or the question was something of that nature. And he was just like, or would you have any more children? And he said, yeah, with my wife. I feel like if I would have another child, it would be with her because, you know, and I would want one or two more since it would make it more special since I don't have multiple kids by the same woman.
Okay.
That didn't make fucking sense to me. Sir, you have multiple children. I get it that you don't want... Your answer should have stopped when you said, like, I'll wait until I'm married. You didn't have to say nothing else. I don't have multiple... it'll make it more special with her because I don't have multiple kids with one woman.
That's his feelings.
He has too many fucking kids.
Okay, let's get into this. Let's get into this.
This isn't the same question that
No,
you
it
was
is not.
about
I
to
know,
read.
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Because
I'm like,
you
yo.
said it got you hot, and that's what
It
got
did.
me hot.
Like,
I'm
that
sorry.
shit had me...
Throw
She's
a
on a
wrench.
tangent.
Curveball.
Yeah, that was a curveball. I'm so
Why can't
sorry.
that
but-
man... If he can afford the kids, this is the Nick Cannon argument, right? Basically,
Yep,
this is
and
the,
I
this
feel the
is
same
this
way
is the
about
Nick
Nick
Cannon
Cannon.
argument.
Needs to stop. Needs to stop.
Okay.
You need to stop. Make sure you have an ample amount of time and space because it's not just financial taking
True,
care of
true
your
indeed,
kids.
true indeed.
You're having 6 to 7 kids. I think Nick Cannon has 7 kids?
7.
He has 7 kids by 6 different women
I believe so, yeah.
because he has twins with Mariah.
More Mariah, yeah.
So
Me and Mariah
it don't.
back like babies and pacified.
So you're talking. So your concern is the
It's like
the time,
the time,
the
because
emotional
I'm pretty sure,
support.
granted, I respect women and I love women. I love y'all. But I know for a fact that y'all are not creating a book club that you guys can like, oh yeah, we're going to have all the kids and come around every week so he can spend ample time with all of the children. So that's not okay. Stop having so many fucking kids when your time only goes so far because you can put, Monday and Tuesday I'm spending with the twins. Tuesday and Wednesday I'm spending with the other 2. Plus I have to work with all this time and sleep and exercise and all this shit plus do other extracurricular activities that I want to do. That's just not enough time. You're having too many kids and not enough time. That's my thing. It's not all about financial because everybody's thinking, he got the
you're right.
money. You know, he could take care of all his kids. I'm pretty sure he can. But when those kids grow up, those kids are going to resent that man, whether it be female or male. Because my father wasn't physically present.
There, that matters a lot.
It matters a whole lot.
Matters a lot.
It does have you hot. It got you triggered
Yeah,
by
it
this.
does.
It does got you
Yeah.
triggered. It got you
Because I'm a
but-
parent and I just feel a certain way.
If he gets married, and this is his wife though. What is the problem with him having multiple kids with the woman who is his wife that he, for all intents and purposes, is going to spend the rest of his life with?
He's saying he wants to consider marriage, but he has never made any of these girls a prospect for marriage. He's not made effort.
Maybe they weren't working. to him.
Granted, I get it, but it's just more of a like you're not putting time and effort in relationships that you're saying that you want to be married. You haven't presented the image of marriage. You presented the bachelor image your entire career, and that's the image that I'm reading off. I don't have anything else to say. That's all I have.
In the media that you see.
Exactly, that's all I see. So, what makes a woman want to settle down with you if that's all we see? That's the same thing of if a man wants to marry an Instagram model,
but
you know.
right. But that's because that's all you see. That might not be what she see, and she might go into the relationship knowing that
This is just a persona.
boom, we talk about that. They have personas, and guess what? Future being a bachelor, a single man being toxic. Guess what that does?
I also.
It sells records.
I get that, but I think it also is an age thing. At what age do you think you should give it up? Because isn't Future in his mid-40s?
I don't know how old Future is. I have no idea.
I know he's in his 40s for sure.
He's 38,
38? Okay.
so probably 40.
Yeah, rounding up.
Probably 40.
38,
40.
rounding up.
Yeah.
Like, you need to either okay, yeah, like I play this music, but I go out here.
Okay, let's get into that. Who's to say?
Me.
That he has to give up the Playboy lifestyle
at a certain age.
At a certain age, just because he's 40.
He does.
Yeah,
He does.
He can do that all he wants, but it's just more of
But
like what you're feeding the media is not relating to the information you're spewing.
Okay.
Like you're saying you want to settle down and have more than one child with your wife of the
Maybe
future
he
and all
does
that
feel
shit.
that way though. Maybe he does want that, and he just not has found the woman to pour
You
into
want
that
to
way.
know why?
Well, in that
because
case,
he's 40.
Yeah, and if that's the case, that he hasn't found that woman to settle down, you need to stop having these fucking kids.
When's the last time he had a kid?
He had a kid. What? I don't
Don't
fucking
act
know
like
that.
it's a fucking car wash.
I don't
When's the last time you went and got your car washed? When the
I
last time you
just-
popped out a kid? Like, I don't know. Like, you ain't
should
dropping
just-
them
No, they're
motherfuckers
probably
every
under
other day.
10.
This shit just said future kid generator.
Oh, because you typed
Yeah,
in future
future
kids.
kid generator. Probably. I know they're under 10.
Y'all act like Future got all the kids in the whole world.
He
like,
don't.
right.
I'm not saying that. It just bothers me.
2019, I think, is the last kid.
That's early. That is so early.
It's only 3 years ago.
Yeah, it's early. My kid's about to be 3 too. I'm still
One
early.
one of the kids is one.
Silent.
Daughter Rain.
And you
That
you
wasn't
already
3 years
Oh,
ago.
that was in 2019.
I was
yeah.
going to say that wasn't 3 years ago.
Okay, I was supposed to say,
Yeah.
but it's just, I don't know. It just bothers me so much, reading the comments and seeing how many men like, oh yeah, he's talking about it.
But-
And it doesn't make sense. You have to put your life in perspective. If you are going to be
So, hold on.
the man who wants to be,
I'm gonna
a
hit you with something.
What?
Ain't just his fault he having these babies.
You damn right, because I'm sending them back to where they came because I'm not keeping that. I'm not keeping that.
But these women are still letting him run up in Raw, knowing who he is.
I know, and I'm
It's
talking
a-
to the
it-
women
it
out
take
here
two to
too,
tango.
and because
I'm
be
not trying to be
giving
toxic.
No fuck.
You're not being
Absolutely
toxic.
not.
You're not being toxic. I think you're
It takes
being,
two, yes.
You're being realistic, and I think maybe after number
3
I
or
don't
4?
know, maybe 4.
Yeah.
I think at that point they'd be like, you know what?
I don't want any more.
No,
right
like
now,
I'm saying the
shit.
fourth one is probably like, you know what? If I have a baby by this nigga, I ain't gotta worry about nothing the
8
rest
children,
of my life.
but 8 different women.
So yeah, so they just probably like, yeah, I'm gonna have a baby and I ain't got
needs
nothing to
to
worry
ta-
about.
I think
I
he
mean,
needs-
not to say that they're
Hey, you
all
know what
gold
50 said?
diggers.
You know what 50 said,
but at
right?
some point,
What did 50 say?
What do you say?
have a baby by me, be a millionaire.
Yeah, millionaire.
Right. So I'm just.
So,
So,
like I said, I love
I
the
mean,
ladies,
maybe-
but look, we got to be smarter because, for one, if you want to have that overnight sensation of having a man fly you out and all that shit, we talked about this before, having a celebrity fly you out and all that shit, let that be an experience. Let that be a story you tell your teenage daughter who's
don't
17.
take nothing with it.
But don't take no fucking
Don't let
kid
it be
from
your
that.
17-year-old
Right, don't let that be from that experience.
Hey, baby, just so
Move
you know,
on. Be
your
a Lori
daddy-
Harvey. She ain't got no kids, but she's dated a lot of celebrity niggas, and that does not mean that she has to have a baby by each and every one. Y'all don't need to let this shit happen. Stop letting these men use y'all as an incubator. Fuck that.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
An incubator.
Michael B. Jordan better put one in.
No, you're not.
She.
No, you're not. I bet they break up. I bet they break up before she gets pregnant.
Well, now they are. Thanks, Ronaldo.
I'm just.
I want them to be happy.
Well, now
I want them to be
I want them to too,
married.
but I'm just saying, like, I bet they break up before she gets pregnant.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I mean, because a lot of Hollywood celebrities don't make it to the altar, and
Yeah,
if they do,
they
they
don't.
don't make it after.
I give them this that they've actually started laying low ever since like everything popped off. Like you don't
Yeah.
hear nothing about them. You don't
Nah,
see them
barely.
out. I give
They live
them
their
that,
life
which
every
actually I
month.
do.
Steve, talk to him. Steve,
No,
Steve put
first
that
of all,
buck in the air.
fuck Steve Harvey.
Wait, didn't Steve Harvey cheat on Marjorie?
Yeah, exactly. Fuck, first of all, fuck Steve
I
Harvey.
don't like that.
Why you don't like Steve? What Steve do to you?
I don't not like
Steve
Steve.
is one for the people. He will say whatever to get the people
Right.
going.
First of all, I do not
He
like
hates Steve Harvey.
I don't hate him. I don't hate him.
Don't get him
But
on
I'm
the
not.
podcast. We're
But
going to
I'm
break him up.
not. But I'm not living my life by what Steve.
Oh, no,
Harvey says.
That's not what I'm saying.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
No.
That's
We're
what
Think
I'm
like
saying.
a man still.
Yeah,
I have
like,
not
man,
read that book.
fuck outta
I
here.
don't give a fuck.
Fuck outta
I don't
here.
care.
Fucking
90 Day
Steve
Rule
Harvey.
for
Yeah, fucking Steve Harvey.
You can ask. What, Steve?
Absolutely not.
Well, Steve told me to wait 90 days. That's why your ass by yourself. Wait 90 days by ass.
If I'm doing that, it's definitely not for no man. It's for
Right.
me to gain clarity
Right,
and make
right.
sound decisions,
Okay.
not to make a man wait anyway.
Fuck
Yeah.
out of here.
Is that it?
No, I mean, can we talk about the work time?
Come on.
We got
Oh,
time.
okay.
We got time. We still
Okay.
got like 20 minutes left.
Yeah.
All right, we can get through to this one real quick. So basically, it was a email sent out from somebody's job place, and the fact that it just
So explain to people what happened.
so a person I guess was giving their 2-week notice, and their 2-week notice was an inconvenience on the team.
On the boss, not the team, on the boss.
3 people submitted 2 weeks notices
At the same
At the
time.
same time.
Yeah, I thought it was 2 people.
Take this job and fucking shove it.
Yeah, and she was just like, and now, what did she say? Your better opportunities doubtful. We pay all,
Which I doubt. Yeah,
Doubt.
The nerve.
we pay you all fair wages are really worth affecting your team members' quality of life.
Fuck that team.
Fuck the
Right,
team.
I'm not making this decision based on the quality of life of my teammates.
I'm doing it on my.
Right, I gotta go.
Yeah,
I don't
right.
need this job no more. Y'all
Right.
are not serving purpose in my life
Yeah.
anymore,
Right.
or giving me purpose. So why am I still here?
Time for
Doesn't
me
make
to go.
sense.
Time for me to go.
I myself have children, and instead of being with them at their band recital this week, I will have to be sitting at work posting job offers on Indeed instead. This is outrageous. You all need to speak amongst yourselves and plan these things out so you don't leave a company high and dry all at once. The lack of consideration from employees I previously had a different impression of is astounding. The new rule in our employee handbook will be updated now, requiring 3 months notice.
Hold on,
And that's
hold on.
right there why you had me fucked
That's where I got hot.
I say, bitch. You go. You let,
No,
you get these 2 weeks.
No, wait.
Bitch,
No.
I'm quitting today, leaving today, and won't be back tomorrow.
So that I was at like a mild
To train
simmer
you.
at that
Okay.
point. At that point, I was at a mild simmer. Like, okay, you
I'll
got
fin-
me
you want me
fucked
to
up.
finish?
No, I'm just saying, like,
You want to finish the rest?
you gonna
I
keep
can finish
reading
it, yeah.
and this.
Okay.
Keep on going.
The new rule is in our employee handbook will be updated now, requiring a 3 months notice, since that's how long it took to train you.
Mild simmer.
You will give 3 months notice and train your replacement in the meantime, and your 3 months notice will serve as
I'm a
your
look-
consent for your base pay to be lowered by $6
Steaming?
an hour.
Now I'm steaming. Now I'm like, yeah.
Since you will be leaving, your reduction in pay should be no issue. That's how this works from now on. You can thank your insubordination or insubordinates for this. You can also thank them for the extra 30 hours overtime per week you will be assigned until I find new hires.
Now I'm boiling.
They are fully trained. Bitch!
First off,
Now I'm boiling.
if I wasn't quitting before, I'm quitting
Yeah,
now.
like right now, at this moment.
You
Yeah.
sent this email in front of me and asked me to read this over to make it sound
Yes.
good. Bitch, girl, I quit too. Now you have 4 people in here, and I'm pretty sure I heard Lisa and Samantha in the back getting ready to pack that bag.
I don't know what this job did. Like, it can't be.
Can't be that hard.
It-
I mean,
it can't be
I
that
don't know what they
hard.
did. Let's just say.
It doesn't sound that bad.
I don't know. Maybe they worked at a meat packaging company.
Okay.
I don't know. But seriously, like, come on. First of all, the audacity of her to ask for 3 months,
months notice.
in advance for me to quit. And then once I give notice, $6 I'm being docked in pay?
The fuck with all the money?
No, come on now. Come on now.
I just looked at
Come
it and
on
I was
now.
just like, are you fucking kidding
Like,
me?
that's got to be illegal at some point,
It is.
right?
It
very
is.
illegal.
gotta
It
be.
is.
It's very illegal.
Because
Like,
now
even-
it's like slave trade. shit.
Yeah,
like,
like,
what,
even
excuse me?
Even if they're making minimum wage, like shit, they're making $15.
We pay you a
dollars
fair
an hour.
wage.
Yeah, paying you a fair wage, making $20 an hour. You
And
gonna
now
take
gotta
me
go.
down?
Okay, so my question was, you docking my $6? What that $6 going?
Right. Exactly. Where's it going?
Is it coming to you? Because if it's coming to you, then I meet you by your car at the parking lot for my
Look,
money for the
right.
hours that I work today.
Sorry,
Because bitch, you got me
motherfucker
fucked up.
I think she sent this email without talking to anybody.
Yeah,
in a real-
HR
in a
is
real
gonna
manner.
come to her
Yeah.
office.
Yeah, she does.
HR like,
Hey, y'all don't worry about that.
Susan,
Go ahead, pack your bag.
well,
Yeah,
what you did,
I need you to come with me
Yeah,
right
come
now.
with me, Susan.
the
That was 4 people.
Yeah,
being-
that
Give me
was
that was
not
4.
Yeah, give me the keys and your phone.
Yeah.
You come with
Can we
me.
get your key card, please?
Yeah,
You're
we come with me.
actually working in the position they gave up because clearly you can't be a
Yeah, this
supervisor.
is
'cause
not for you.
That is not acceptable.
Maybe she did it so she could get fired.
Ooh.
And get unemployment.
Yep.
Yep. That makes sense.
Yeah, she's like,
because-
you know what? I'm
Okay.
tired of this. You know what? Y'all got me stressed out this
Take
fucking
this
job.
job and shove it. You know what? When I put my resignation in at my last job, the boss gonna ask me, who do you think should take your position? I don't care.
Whoever you want.
I was like, what do you
Whatever
mean?
you want.
He's like, you don't have a recommendation for somebody to take your position? I don't care, buddy. Not one bit.
Yeah, my last job was working at one of these fancy ass hotels, working for the man, you know,
Working for the man.
a sales coordinator for one of these fancy hotels in the what is it, convention space or whatever. And you know, being part-time military had its perks. I had just had a baby, and they were regulating a new dress code standard. I didn't have maternity leave, so I wasn't getting paid for being off work.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, well, you know, I'm back, and I'm trying to come in with a new attitude, because when I was pregnant, I was a bitch. I was angry because I was still fucking pregnant.
Kelvin, you did this to me.
How you doing today, Tanisha? They like, it's how you doing today, Tanisha? Still fucking pregnant. But now that
Still fucking pregnant.
right, I was just over it. So now,
You want a donut?
yeah. Hell yeah. But after that, I was just like, okay, you know what? I was probably really mean to everybody. I want to come into a different atmosphere, learn the things that I missed out on for 3 months I was out for maternity, whatever. Come to find out, they had an issue with me during pregnancy, but they couldn't spur it on me, so that shit came back all at once when I came back. They were just like, your clothes are out, you had an attitude, and we didn't know how to talk to you. I'm like, well, that is in the past.
Yeah.
Like the Lion King man said, like Rafiki said, it's in the past. Why are we talking about it?
Why are we talking
Why are we talking about
It's
it
in
now?
the past.
Let that shit
Go.
go.
Right, because that wasn't even me. That was a different person. I don't know who she is anymore. But they were getting on my nerve. They were flagging me for shit, and I'm just like, look. And then they were just like, oh, you need to up your clothes standards. And I'm like, well, I don't have any money to do that. These bitches had the nerve to tell me, you know, Salvation Army has adequate professional attire.
I'd have swung on somebody.
I was like, I think that's a little disrespectful,
I'd
you
have swung
know.
on somebody.
And at that,
Like, no, we got to fight. We got to fight right now.
But you know, I thought
Meet
it was
me outside
better.
in the parking lot.
I'll knock all this shit
Yeah,
over.
we got to
I
fight.
felt that way. You know how you have so much rage in you that
Yeah.
your tears form? That was me. But you know, I was
fight.
like, you know what?
We gotta
It's
fight.
fine. It's
We gotta
fine.
fight.
So I was just like, you know what? I'm going to talk to my military people and see what they can do. Gave me 365 days of orders, right? So I'm like, that's nice. So I don't have to see their faces for a fucking year. That's great. So what I decided to do is give them the latest notice as fucking possible
and they
until when
can't-
I was fired.
and they can't fire
They
you,
had to
though.
hold my job for a year.
Yep.
You gave me the latest notice.
The latest notice. And I was
That
just
was
like,
legally-
hey.
that was legally required.
I said, hey, I just found out I had 365-day orders. Like, I'm going to be gone for a year. I am so sorry. When do you start? Monday. Tanisha, it's Friday. I know.
Oh, damn.
I know. And they were just like, so when are you coming back? A year from today. A year from today. And they were just like, oh my God. Oh, dang, I wish we could have had no. I was just like, yeah, it was just, I know it's an inconvenience. But it's the military. I'm just serving my company for you guys. I'm serving my country, you know, doing. Basically. Yes, I had serving for the man and played the anthem. You know, I was in it. Gave a performance of a lifetime. But as soon as I gave
Performance of a lifetime.
Performance of a lifetime. As soon as I got on the military orders, I was looking for a new job because I was just like, fuck this.
y'all.
And I found a contracting gig, and it paid 5 times more what I was making at that hotel.
Right.
Nice.
And I still didn't tell them that I got a new full-time job nowhere until it was like the day before I was supposed to come back. And they're just like, oh, we're looking forward to having you back. We really missed you
You
here.
shouldn't be.
Well, guess what?
The biggest performance
Joke's
of
on you, bitch.
a lifetime is that with an email.
Joke's
And I
on
was just
you.
like, oh, you really missed me. And I really appreciated this opportunity. But this is my official letter of resignation. I enjoyed spending so much time with you guys and working very closely with all of you. But this is now that I have time to take my final bow. And I will no longer see you guys again.
is near.
I hope you guys have a wonderful time
So I face
and continue to prosper.
the final
Without
me.
curtain.
And that was the last time I ever spoke to them bitches. Fucking hated that job.
State my case.
You actually know the words to this song? You know the words to
What
this
the
song?
hell are you thinking right now?
Did it my
I
way.
lived a life that's
See,
Frank
I wish-
Sinatra did it my way.
I wish you would have went the black way.
I took
Although
each
we go
and every
to the end.
No, I did it my way. Fucking gangster ass song.
I don't know it.
It's a gangster ass song.
more than
Therefore, I don't care.
I did it my.
See, you're showing your age, Corey.
Hey, thank y'all for
He only
coming in
knows
with
that
us
because
this week.
Jay-Z sampled it on the song.
Facts.
There we go. There we go.
That's the only reason why I know that.
We thank y'all for hanging out with us this week, man. Hey, next Monday we back at it. Thank you guys. We thank everybody. We the Killing Time crew and we are out.
Bye.
That's a little quick.
Peace.
But okay.
That's what she
Okay, I won't
said.
talk to you either.
Backing out. Hey. Hey.
Oh,
My ears are hot.
Yes. Earring